Yeah, so you can't tell which pellets they are, can you?
Joanna discusses product values with Rob, the QA manager.
How you figure that? Just take this and divide it by that.
Jill attempts to focus the team on setting lean measures. It's not the typical accountancy report that's required here. It's the performance measures relevant to Cell 5 which are important.
This is considered a lean measure. That's how you increase your man hours per unit. If your sales go down or the number down, you've got to decrease that plus decrease it more. And we're going to do that by waste elimination. Link the operations together. If we have to have a better link between sales and the manufacturing floor, we need to establish it within this. If we need a better way of scheduling that department, we need to establish it in the next day. Your setup on this machine?
Setups range from, depending on the size of the tool, it can range from between like 10 minutes up to 25.
As Cell 5 leader, Neil is anxious about what he's let himself in for. After all, any improvements will need to be managed by him. Gary from the packing area explains how space constraints affect his role. Rob is looking at how information is stored in the area.
Discs for the actual setting up of the machines, maintenance. Had a look at the double movement of stock. We've also looked at like different areas with wasted space for containers, the backs of certain machines, the fronts of machines.
The team are split into subgroups whilst they red tag the Cell 5 area.
Where we are, the location, just about to write down what the problem is. Neil's logging where we are, and stuff like that, and then we're going to tag it, and that's it basically.
Jill energizes a team at the start of day 2 with a simple team task. It's interesting to note that the natural human behavior of competition results in an efficient total result.
Why did you guys all split up? I told you to. Do I have to tell you to work as a team, as an entire team? But I just said build the tallest tower. You didn't know. You didn't have all the information.
You just assumed.
You just assumed. You know what happens when you assume.
Jill challenges the team to question rules through cooperation and make a difference.
To make the required month whether we need to store.
Bob and Joanna have summarized the activity on new stock flows, whilst other team members are busy at work. The reorganisation brings new challenges to the team.
The rest of
the only thing is they won't do tool changes at night. There's no tool changes taking place after 5 o'clock.
Yep, today's gone well. We've worked out all our Kanban stock. We've worked out the stock levels that we're holding at the moment. We've got them down for a monthly average stock to a weekly stock. We've worked out how many pallets we need, how many rows per pallet basis, and then we've printed it on a big sheet of paper, and then we can put it up and discuss it with everybody and let everybody's views.
Reorganizing the area. Let's update them. The guys that are...
Jill ensures that the team are measuring their progress.
Aisle is solid clear now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cleared down now. We've made some rack spaces, putting all the rest of the insignia products up out the way. That's been the... This afternoon we should be moving all the rest of the items now that we're in other areas that needed putting in the racking, can all go into the racking now, and then we can look at putting an ancillary holding bay area.
And then from there on, you're gonna improve upon this. This is, I mean...
Bob has emphasised the importance of communicating the changes to the rest of the workforce. The team oblige.
Continue to improve upon it.
Rob describes how the new system will work.
Once we get the legs safe, we're going to stand it up, and then hopefully we'll see the starts of what will be a conveyor line, the final production line, if you like, for the products.
He's confident that the system will be a success. Danny Cashin, the production manager, doesn't recognise his plant.
Completely different to what it was this morning. Very interesting, very interesting. Looks good, very impressed. Very shocked actually to see the change in the space of time that we've had to do it. I think it's fantastic.
But Lee feels the pressure.
We should have the conveyors completed, ready for doing the first trial, see how well it goes. And hopefully, all fingers crossed, we should be up and going.
The team now present their ideas to the senior managers.
The objectives that were set was to improve efficiency, reduce setup time, level production across a range of products.
A CQM program which is linked into a management qualification. Those aren't qualifications for the sake of it. It's linked.
Brian explains how the CQM project is integrating all improvement activity to lean management throughout the business.
Now we've got a passing raffle case study, and the people here will be able to use what they've done as part of the work they're already doing. So there will be individual presentations by a number of people in this room and other people coming up in the months to come. But it all needs to work seamlessly, so it all needs to gel together. They're not separate things, they're not separate issues, it's all about people development and continuous improvement.
And the team show the physical impact on the plant.
The presentation, you've seen the 3 days.
Alan Rothwell and Danny Cashin reflect on what they've seen.
In part of that presentation.
I thought it was fantastic. It was I think the people empowerment, especially the enthusiasm they came back with, was great. I thought we had a good team anyway, but they were coming back with they wanted to really achieve the results.